All right. Wife's asleep, kids are asleep. Let's play some video games. My name is Nat Chan Smith, and today we're playing Timberborn. Welcome back to Beaverome. In this episode, we are finally going to tackle this huge cube thing, and we'll start to turn that into a custom world wonder, which will, well, this will probably be a multi-episode, undertaking, but I have waited for so long. I'm a bit afraid of the, challenge or what that means or how much work that is or if it's going to look nice or not. But yeah, it's time. We need to tackle it. So that's what we are doing now. Also, you can see in the background I have worked on this thing between episodes because it's, well, not that interesting. Just gonna hide everything here beneath dirt, and then we'll shape it into a mountain of sorts. And for that, we'll want to have the bots of ancient Greece work on that. Right now, this is connected with Beaverome, but we'll need the Beaveroman workforce to work on that thing. So we are going to sever this connection here and make a connection over here. So this is now ancient Greece, and also we'll have them be able to get there via those new stairs, and yeah, they'll need to cut down some trees here and so on. So I will work on this thing over the next couple of episodes probably, and yeah, we'll have a look at that when it's done in whatever time. Right, so let's have a look at this thing. This is our water reservoir, and it doesn't look nice, right? So what from the very beginning, my plan was to make this into a, pyramid, hanging gardens, whatever, waterfall play kind of world wonder structure. I'm still not 100% sure how it will look in the end, but yeah, I'm just gonna start working on it. Now that we have the update 7 here, we can also use dirt blocks to, I don't know, plant trees maybe. We'll see. I think I'm gonna start by closing the gap and creating a nice foundation here. So, well, I guess that's the first thing that we are going to do. I'm gonna close the gap here, and, well, over there as well. I guess everywhere. We'll fill it with dirt wherever it's possible. It's not possible over here, right? Because that's already the same height. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out. And then we'll have multiple layers with a big staircase going up here, I guess. Somewhere over here, maybe not in the center because we have the aqueduct over there. I'm just gonna start by doing, the foundation on this level. Close the gap, and this will be a time lapse, obviously. So let's go. Okay, I think that should be it. That should cover everything on this layer, so that we have a nice foundation. Did I now cut any more connections? We still have this way down here. That's probably useful. This should still be fine. Water should still come out here. Yeah. This is visually not that appealing. We'll think about that in the future. This should be okay as well. Already almost done over here. Come on, redo at least those bits where the path is. Well, redo everything. Yeah, and the whole game got way laggier. Way more laggy, however you say that. And I don't think that was the same, you know, a week or so ago when we built the zip lines. Something happened. There was a small update. I hope that didn't, you know, make it worse. Or maybe it's just because I've added all those things and that's the logistics are a problem for our beavers. That could also be the case. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll have to do some more district separating because it's really laggy right now. In the meantime, let's build a connection over here so that the beavers can work on that. Yeah, it's probably the things that I've added, right? Okay, I guess the beavers or the bots from Ancient Greece should now have a whole lot of work to do. So we'll have a look at them someone later. What? Why? Dirt, waiting for previous stock to be removed. This should be dirt. What? This is maple syrup, and it contains maple syrup. Do we have a problem with our warehouses? Something's weird. Oh, it kinda overflowed. Yeah, why do we have 1,500 dirt in there? Okay, I guess there was a bug with the amount of things that could get stored. Maybe that's the hotfix, and now it's fixed. And they'll remove everything. Okay, we'll have a look at that. And in the future. Well, we'll have an eye on that. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, this is also okay. Somehow we have resource overflow. Don't know how that happened. If you know what happened here, please leave a comment down below. Same thing over there. Weird. Maybe there was a bug in update 7 where those things could be filled with more than 1,000 thingies, and in the last episode they put more stuff in there, and now it's fixed and they'll have to remove it. Maybe that's what happened. Right. Next thing to think about is how high do we want to have this thing? Because I think we can go higher, right? Yeah, we can go higher than this. But, well, oh no, hold on. But probably we want to go high on the inside. I think so. Let's start by raising this in a bit by, I guess, 3 more than this is for the time being. Sure, let's do that. Yeah, time-lapse again. Wait, you know what? We need connections between the inner and the outer ring. Because this technically still is 2 reservoirs and we don't need that. So I'm just gonna tear apart some things here. I'm not gonna redo the whole thing, but let's just remove this one wall. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, now we have a connection between the reservoirs, so it got bigger, so that's what we wanted. Now we'll have to build that up again. Well, yeah, whatever. So we want to be on this height. That's the same height, right? Yeah. On this height +3. So let's do +2 like this and then a levy. No, hold on. I have to do levies here because that's going to be visible. So I have to do levies here. Same height +3. Yeah, okay, this will have to be levies. That's fine. Okay, we have a problem. We now have overflow here. Pause the game! And this can no longer go away because, well, that's everything over here is on the same height. So, didn't think that one through. The overflow has to be on this side now. Wow. Well, let's do something like this for the time being. We're flooding everything. Okay, I guess it's not too bad because it just went in here. Yeah, okay. So, major crisis averted, I guess, but still not ideal. Okay, I'll come up with something. I thought I'd maybe have to build from, you know, from down upwards, but I guess I have to build from up down, from the top down, so that I can get where I want to be with the height of this thing. Not 100% sure. I guess this will evolve as we are building it. It's a good thing that those things didn't get finished yet, so we'll probably need to remove some of the dirt that will be laid down here for now. And as soon as this is done, we can build that higher up again. So let's add more levees here. Then the overflow will happen over there and it should be okay. Red was almost destroying my overflow system here. I need to put platforms there and then levees on top. And I think I then need to close this thing so that we don't get the extra overflow in there. Which means platforms here and this. Get rid of those things. Completely close this off with impermeable floor. I just hope water can't go through a floodgate from above. I'm pretty sure it can, right? That would be something water would do. Okay. I still think I can shut that down. That's a weird one. Okay, that changes everything regarding the height of what we need over here. Well, never mind. So the idea is still that the system that we have down there, with the overflow system with the floodgates, is, well, kind of set up so that we don't get the water overflow in the aqueduct. That used to work. Now it's overflowing over the floodgates, so it doesn't work anymore. But if I cover everything up here, it should work again. Okay, let's think about what we want to have on top of this thing. Maybe the temple thingies, agoras. It could work. How big is that? 5 by 5, right? Yeah, and we have... That's 12 by 12 plus the outer walls, so it's 10 by 10 in the middle. Would be nice to put 4 agoras up there, but then again, it's too small for that. Is it a single agora in the middle? That's not happening because this is an even number. I'd have to make an odd number out of that. I mean, that's not impossible. Or something else. What about a Fountain of Joy? I mean... Will be interesting how we get water on top of this thing that never goes away, but Fountain of Joy is it's also 5 by 5. Get it? Nope. Do we have something that's 4 by 4? Rage of Bonding. Or do we need something? Oh, hold on, we could do something else. We could have the water rise or the overflow start in the middle of this thing. And then go in all the directions. Water overflow pillar in the middle. Will only look nice during a wet season. A couple of days, a couple of hours. I mean, that could be interesting. Let's try to do that and we'll see where we get. This is gonna be a time lapse again. Hold on. How high can I get? Another 4, right? Yeah. we'll need to raise that up a bit more, so I'll need to make use of those overhangs here. Okay, I'm gonna do a time lapse and we'll see what I come up with. I mean, the idea is right now that the water will close everything off and the overflow water will rise up here and then be pushed out, you know, on either sides here. And we'll get a nice water flow in every direction, which we can then divert and move around on this not a pyramid thing. Well, the problem is now we have to test how this is working, if this is working as intended before we can do the rest, which means I have to close everything off before knowing how the whole structure should look like. I should have planned that beforehand. Not gonna happen now. Well, I guess we have established that this is a layer which will be, well, where it will be filled up to. So I guess this is where we can close the reservoir. So I'm just gonna do that now, right? Yeah. Okay, this should close everything, well, more or less. Obviously, we still need a layer of levees around that everywhere. And then we'll need to seal it off with impermeable floor and also work on the stairs here. But this should then give us the ability to close everything and have this thing in the middle spit out the overflow water. This will take ages to build. No, well, not ages, right? But quite some time. You know what would speed things up? A zipline up there. Why not? Zipline station up there. Where is the best place to build that? Okay, this could be connected. Let's just do it. Okay, highest priority on our construction zip line. And on this one. Gonna do 3 small piles here, and as soon as we have built more stuff up, we can make larger piles. So this is for logs, for planks, and for metal. Everything is set to obtain. Also highest priority on that. And obviously we still need to connect this. Why? That's not obstructed. Okay, well, gonna build a pylon. If you insist. What's the zipline beam? Oh, nice. Gonna build one of those then. Or I could do a pylon down here. Oh, this would work. Okay. Perfect. Wow, it's laggy. Oh, zipline is operational. Now they're bringing stuff up there really fast. That, yeah, I think that improved the whole construction endeavor by quite a bit. Everybody's thirsty. Do we have a water problem? No, come on, we don't. No, we don't. Oh wow, that speeds up construction by a lot. Wow, nice. Okay, gonna add another layer of levees. Still the temporary overflow here. I guess we need that for now. Okay, another layer of levees added. Let's make them do this as the highest priority so that there is another way to get up and down there, even without the zip line. But I guess the zip line alone is also fine. Yeah, but we have extra log storage here, so yeah, just build that. Okay, perfect. This is re-established now. Yeah, let's have them build the rest here, and then I'll have to close that up with impermeable floor. Maybe we can get that done till the next wet season. Maybe. Obviously, we still have this overflow thing. Yeah, I guess that's the last thing that will change. This should now be sealed. Would still get the overflow in the middle here, but I guess I'll wait for that to be finished first. Let's watch them a bit, shall we? I mean, even without making this into time-lapse, the beavers are moving really fast, so we'll see how fast they are in a well, time-lapse. Hey, there is the wet season. We still have a couple of days before this will be filled up. And I think our beavers will manage to do that. At least the outer part here will... I guess what will happen is we'll see the water rise in here. And yeah, that'll be our test, and I hope this will work so that everything else here is, you know, waterproof. Obviously, we will have to do something with the overflow. I guess we have to build levees here and remove some of those so that the overflow can get out. Yeah, I think we need to do that, right? Water will flow here and then flow down there. I think this will work. I maybe even need to do something like that, and then it will get pushed down there. We'll see. Should work, theoretically. Better be safe than sorry. And obviously we also need to close this. Oh no, trapped one guy. Come on, you can get him out again. Hold on, I don't need those. We can just extend that by one levee to the edge once this is built. Could even do something like that, right? Yeah. Not sure if we will be able to finish that before the water rises. Yeah, well, we'll see. You should be rescued in a moment. There we go. And now just remove this path and that path and place levee here and there. And so now the overflow from here should go down there. But that's basically just to test if the water rises in here. Obviously this needs to be filled with something, we'll see. This is not waterproof, so we won't see this pillar in the middle in this episode. But yeah, we'll hopefully see that the rest here is waterproof. Let's wait a little bit longer. Yeah, great. Remember when I said if I close this system, we won't get the curtain overflows? I guess I have to work on that again. Also, this is getting pretty close here. Why are you not building this one? You are, okay. Oh, come on, all the water curtains here, wow. Hold on. Close above downstream depth of 0.5. Why are they not closed? Why do they not close? Oh, because they're set to open and not to auto thing. So now it should stabilize again. And this is, they won't be able to finish this over here, so we'll get the overflow over there and flood everything in Beaverome in a minute. Close call. Close call. Well, no, they are not gonna make it. I could, of course, open a levee over there, but I'm kind of eager to see what happens if this overflows, you know, in this direction. I mean, that's bad. Yep, there we go. I should do something against that. Oh, that's bad. Oh yeah, that's very bad. Okay, okay, hold on. Pause the game. Open this again. This should take care of it. A bit. Yeah, no, maybe. It does. Okay. It does not. Not completely. I mean, we should be fine. We do have enough food in storage, so that's not a problem here. It dries up immediately, so okay, we'll be good. Are we? Bad tide approaching, okay. Come on, seal this off. I want to see the overflow happening up here. Oh, yeah. Come on, do it. And I think it's sealed. Interesting. Why does this back up over here? And what's that? Yeah. Okay, perfect. Now, yeah. Overflow is happening in here, so we can, I guess we can compress that even further to this tower pillar thing in the future. And then we'll play around with waterfalls here, hopefully. Yeah, if you have some ideas, suggestions, whatever, regarding this thing, please tell me in the comments below. Wow, it's really laggy. I guess I need to slow down the speed. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, and again, please write down comments below what you think about this, and if you have suggestions, ideas, whatever. And also, while you're there, please hit that like and subscribe buttons. That would really help a ton. And I will see you in the next episode. Until then, have a good one. Bye bye.